Dear students, in my previous video, I have asked you all to solve question paper 2015 question number 15. If you have solved, then great. If you have not solved, then I would ask you to please stop this video here itself, solve it first, and then you can check your answers. So let's see the question. Question paper 2015, question number 15. From the following profit and loss account of a business for the period ended 31st/3/2014, ascertain the taxable profit from business and the gross total income for the assessment year 2014-15. Office salary 10,000, proprietor's salary 5,000. So this proprietor salary 5,000 is not a P&L item, right? So this you have to add. Interest on proprietor's capital 2,000. This is not a P&L item. So again you will add 2,000 to your net profit. General expense 5,000, bad debts 2,000, advertisement 4,500, fire insurance premium 2,000, depreciation 4,000. All these are business expenses. So okay. Next, reserve for future losses. So reserve, you cannot claim deduction for reserve, right? So this 10,000 you have to add. Next, income tax on last assessment. So income tax is also not an expense. It is application of income. So you have to add this 4,000. Advance income tax paid. Okay, this is also application of income 2,000. Donation to Mangalore University 1,000. This is personal. Okay, so donation to Mangalore University 1,000. It is not a business expense. So you have to add. Legal charges for defending suit for alleged breach of trading contract. Okay, this is a business expense only. So nothing. Okay, so it is legal charges for some business case. So that's okay. So 500 is a business expense. Okay. So next, motorcar expense 1,000. I'll assume it is a business expense. It can be personal also, but for now it is business expense. Then we'll see the adjustments. Okay. Now let's see the credit side. Gross profit, capital gain on sale of residential house. So this is capital gain, right? It is already computed 25,000. Fine. So this you have to subtract. Okay, this is income from capital gain 25,000, which is already computed, so you don't need to calculate. Next, interest on government securities 4,500. They have not said it is taxable or tax free, so we will assume it is taxable. Okay, interest from government securities 4,500, and it is income from other source. As we are assuming it is taxable, always assume taxable only. Okay, until and unless they are giving you all tax free. Okay, then only it is tax free, otherwise it is taxable. So this 4,500 is income from other source. Dividend 3,200. Always assume this dividend is from Indian company, so exempt. Next, interest from post office saving bank account. Okay, so interest from post office saving bank account exempt up to 3,500. Correct. So 2,000 will be exempt. Now let's see the adjustments. General expense include 1,000 paid as compensation to an old employee whose services were terminated as his continuance in service was considered detrimental to the profitable conduct of the company's business. So this is a business expense only. Correct. So compensation is paid to the old employee because you are throwing him out of the company, because you are thinking if this employee will continue to stay, then there would be losses in future. So what you do is you throw the employee out of throw him out of the company and you pay him compensation. So this is related to business only, so it is business expense. So that's okay. So general expense includes 1,000. That is not a problem. It is a business expense. Okay, so you are not supposed to do anything about it, so that's okay. And rupees 200 by way to help a poor college student. So 200 rupees is given to a college student, poor college student. So it is like a donation which is personal, so this is not a business expense. So this 200 you have to remove the effect of 200. So general expense also includes this 200, so 200 you will add back. Okay, the depreciation is found to be in excess by rupees 1800. Okay, so depreciation is 1008 by 1800, it is in excess, so that means you have to add back. Because of depreciation is overstated, your profit is understated, so you have to add 1800. The advertisement cost includes calendar and diaries for rupees 1500. Okay, so advertisement cost include calendars and diaries. So calendars and diaries are paid for 1 year only, are made for 1 year only. So it is revenue expenditure, indirect expenditure. So there are some companies who does advertisement in way of circulating calendars and diaries. So it is a advertisement expense only. So that is okay. It is a business expense. Okay, so advertisement cost include calendars and diaries, rupees 1500, that is okay, it is a business expense, you are not supposed to do anything about it. Okay, it is not a capital expenditure, it is there only for 1 year, calendars and diaries. Okay, so you are not supposed to do anything about it, it's okay. Next, motor car expenses include 500 rupees 500 as motor car expense for private use. Okay, so 500 rupees is for private use, so this you have to remove. So to remove this you have to add 500 to net profit because it is personal expense. Okay, next, the assessee has received demand notice of sales tax for earlier years amounting to rupees 10,000 and has not disputed the liability. Okay, reserve for future losses is meant for this liability. Okay, so sales tax has given a notice that you are supposed to pay 10,000, but he has not paid till yet. So once he pays it, then you can claim this 10,000, otherwise you cannot claim, right? So here he has not paid 10,000, so you are not supposed to do anything, you cannot take it out. Okay, and that reserve which you have created, reserve for future losses 10,000, okay, you have created it, but you have not paid it, correct? So 10,000 you will take out. After you pay that 10,000, then only you can remove it from net profit. Okay, so reserve for future loss, it is a reserve, so you have to remove it from net profit. Okay, you cannot show it as your expense. Once you pay the sales tax which is not paid yet, sales tax or GST is, it's sales tax has become GST now. Okay, so once you pay it, only after that you can claim that. Fine, so this reserve for future losses, it is a reserve, you have not made the payment. Once you make the payment, then only you can show it as your expense. Now it is not your expense, so from your net profit you are going to take out this effect. Okay, and once you make the payment, then you can claim that 10,000. Okay, so let's solve this. Computation of income from business. Make 3 columns, particulars, amount. Okay. So net profit as per P&L account. How much it is? 2,39,020. Add expenses disallowed or expenses to be treated separately. So in your expenses side, proprietor's salary 5,000, interest on proprietor's capital 2,000. General expense is a business expense. Bad debts is a business expense. Advertisement, business expense. Fire insurance premium. This fire insurance premium might be for stock. So business expense. Depreciation, business expense. Reserve for future losses. So reserves you have to add back, okay, because that is not a loss. Only when there is a loss that you can claim. Reserve you cannot claim. Income tax on last assessment. So income tax, advance tax. Is application of income. Sales tax or GST, you can claim it only when you pay it. Before payment, you cannot claim. Income tax, advance tax, you cannot claim because it is application of income. Donation to Mangalore University, that is personal. $1,000. Next, legal charges for defending suit for alleged breach of a trading contract 500. So it is a business expense only. Motorcar expense, okay, it is business expense. Correct? Now, adjustments. General expense include 1,000 paid as compensation to an old employee. So that is a business expense. Okay. But this 200 paid to help poor college student, that is personal. It is like a donation. Okay. So that 200 you have to remove. So 200. Okay. Depreciation is found to be in excess by 1800. So 1800 is excess depreciation. Next, advertisement cost include calendar diary 1500. That is okay because that is business expense only. Okay. Motor car expense include, and that is business expense, that 1500, and also in revenue nature. Okay, it is not capital nature. Motor car expense includes rupees 500 as motor car expense for private use. So motor car expense private. Which is 500, right? The assessee has received demand notice of sales for earlier years 10,000. This 10,000 he has not paid. Only if he pays, then 10,000 you can subtract from net profit. But now he has not paid, so you will not do anything about it. Okay? Only after it is paid, then you can subtract it from your net profit. Okay. I think that's it. Total you will write in the outer column, and oops, sorry. Yeah. Gross profit is given. Capital gain on residential house 25,000. It is already computed. Okay. First I'll write the heading. Income to be treated separately. Exempted income. Yeah, that's it. So capital gain on sale of residential house. Already computed, you don't have to compute. 25,000. Next, interest from government securities. This is income from other sources. 45,000. 4,500. Next, dividend exempt 3,200. Interest from post office saving bank account exempt up to 3,500. That's it. Correct? Let's write the total in the outer column. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, 500. 26,500 plus 2,39,020. 2,65,520. And when you total this comes to 34,700. So you subtract 34,700 from 2,65,520. You get 2,38,000. This is your income from business. Okay. Let's calculate gross total income. So write down computation of gross total income. Make 3 columns: particulars, amount. Income from other sources, you can show it separately. I am not showing it separately because there are very less items. Correct? So you can show it separately, not a problem. Okay. Section 15, income from salary, nil. Income from house property, nil. Income from business you have computed. Which is 2,30,820. Capital gains, it's computed in the question. Residential house sold, computed 25,000. Now section 56, income from other source. If you have already computed income from other source, please write the total amount in the outer column. Because I have not computed, so I'll write the details below. Okay. So interest from government securities, which is 4,500. Okay. Dividend, so I am assuming it is from Indian company, so exempt. You also assume it is from Indian company. Don't assume dividend is from foreign company and write taxable. Okay, always assume dividend is from Indian company and exempt. If it is foreign company, they will give, specifically they will give dividend from foreign company, then it is taxable. Interest from POSB account, up to 3,500 is exempt. So your income from other sources 4,500. Total the amount, you will get your gross total income. So your gross total income is 2,30,820 plus 25,000 plus 4,500. Which comes to 2,60,320. Okay. I am sure all my students have solved correctly. So I want you all to solve one more question, which is 2016 question paper, question number 15. Please solve. Okay. Thank you very much. That's it for today. Have a great day.